Hello, Lady and the Frogs here again. I'm going to do a vlog today. I'm in a right mess. It's just everything at the moment. I've had another night of not sleeping, and I mean this has been going on since 2016, since we bought this place, and I just don't care about this apartment, and I've got to do something because the place is just descending into chaos. So I'm going to do some cleaning today. I'll show you what I'm going to take to the post office because I'm just going to do my post before I crack on with it. But I'm going to clean my kitchen and I'm going to clean out all my cupboards because it's an absolute disgrace. Last night I didn't sleep because there were people racing around in the streets. There are always people racing around in the streets. It's just that the police don't do anything about it. And it's been like that pretty much since we've moved in here. And then people who are shrieking, people who are generally, you know, just don't work. I've noticed that Deliveroo and Just Eat, they tend to deliver all night here. So most people seem to eat at like 2 a.m, have a pizza, the rest of it. And I know it's because they're just, you know, they're Mancunian and they take drugs. But it's so hard when you're a worker bee. And I did think I because it was like going on last night. I think the police were trying to chase them a bit last night, but it didn't really work out. It never does. And when it does, and then somebody dies, you know, there's a big ordeal about it. But anyway, this morning I was woken up because they were doing roadworks, and they started at 6:30 by putting signage out. And to take the signage out, you have to drag it along the back of the flatbed and then flap about trying to unfold this sign. So they did that 4 times because there's one road there and there's one road there, and they had to get 2 lots of signs out. So that was at 6:30, and then I just thought, right, well, so I'll just get up. And then, as it was, a road sweeper came round anyway at 7 a.m. So, I mean, blow it. So I'm going to clean this kitchen. I'm going to try and tackle all areas of this apartment. I'm going to show you why I'm so depressed with it. It's just, you know, I know that I'm running a business out of it and that's causing, you know, the major part of the problem, but we also just don't care about anything else. And every time we do a job, something else happens. It's like I got the bathroom perfect and then the waste pipe leaked and just ruined all the work we'd done. I mean, obviously not the ceiling paint, but it's just, that was about the last thing that happened, and that was probably about 3 years ago. Both the toilet, well, that toilet was repaired, well, that toilet was replaced, along with the waste pipe, and at the same time he repaired a leak on the other toilet, but still both toilets leak. So we've got that as an ongoing issue, which we've now had about 6 plumbers. We've had 2 plumbers look at it and then 3 plumbers working on it. The first plumber, she was completely useless, but she took my money anyway. But and don't let me get you started on the boiler, because we've got a brand new boiler in here and that leaks. I think it is, there's something about this postcode which is the doorway to hell, and I really would like to get out of this property, but unless I find a happy place here, I'm never going to end up in a happy place to be able to move on. So I'm going to tackle it properly. I said I was going to like tackle things and get stuff out of the way in August. Well, that hasn't really happened, so I need to focus on what I'm doing in September, and that involves single tasking. My problem is the multitasking thing, in that you start something and then you potter, and that's one of the things that I find difficult about working from home, in that instead of being able to just get on with your job as you would if you went to an office job, you don't have to like worry about hoovering and dusting the desk and things like that, although, you know, there always was an aspect of that I had to do in an office, but it's not your job. But here you end up doing like little cleaning jobs as well as what you need to be doing, and it's a pain. So I'll start one thing and then I'll start doing another. I have got a lot of stuff which is out at the moment which I'm supposed to be photographing, but I need to get this, and this job has to be done. And I also have to clear the decks of all my stuff so that we can actually put the lino out to relay it. So I have today and tomorrow, because my husband's off on Friday. It is Wednesday today. Okay, right, I'm going to show you my post and I'm going to rattle that off. And then I'm going to show you my apartment and why. Why it's just bringing me down living here. Is it bringing you down? So these are the few things that I'm posting today. I've got other stuff that they haven't paid, weirdos. Another box of this Lego, £10 for that. £5 for this because I'm fed up of the sight of it. Pair of Levi's, 20 for them. Was it 20 or was it 25? I think, no. I think it was 25 actually. Unless there's a leg wear. This was 20, just a Ted Baker shirt. And then this skirt that I've got here, which will probably come back because it is so titchy. I mean, it's elasticated, but it's, I came back with it because it's Hush. Oh, where's the label? It's Hush and it's new with tags, but I paid too much for it. And it's just going to cost me money because the amount of people keep returning it going, I didn't know it was so small, I couldn't read the measurements. And then I've got these, which I'm just going to post. I've already sent them the codes for those. They bought one of them and then asked me if I had some of the others. So now all my cereal is sort of like busting out because I've got the vouchers out of it. They wanted the codes because they had quite a big family who were going out somewhere, so they wanted 10 of the codes, so I've sent them off. So that's what I'm doing now. I've just made a quick sale, another one, just this Reese zip up tab, 25 quid for that. So I'm back and I'm going to show you the state of this apartment in its entirety, because this is why I need to get this thing, my environment just needs to get sorted. So this is what I'm going to tackle today, which probably doesn't look so bad, but to me it's a disgrace. So the chair is out because I've just got a box from off there, and I am wondering why we have kept the box for our plates. But I think we never expected to stay here for 6 bleeding years, and it's probably going to be another 6 years the rate we're going. So I want to wipe down all of these cupboards. They are dirty. I'm sure you can see that. That is dirt. So there's dirt on this cupboard. So I want to wipe all of these cupboards down, and yeah, this is dirt there, and go through and see what the hell's going on in here. I know that some of this is just like, you know, jazzy things that you pick up because you think, yeah, I'm going to do a School of Walk thing. These are for my husband because he works, but there's stuff in there that's gone off, needs looking at. I just want to go through it all, see what's going on, have everything out, clean everything, and that's the goal. And then all of this stuff all needs tackling. There's the gang. The coffee table has become a dumping ground. The bins are piling up. This is stock, which I'm going to photograph. I mean, it's awful. I have Lego out, which I need to tidy away. This is all stuff waiting for me to photograph and sort. It's a mess. So, yeah, I know that people do apartment tours when they're all like glowing, but I think you have got an understanding of why I'm losing my mind, and I'm just feeling really depressed with it. This is stuff that's photographed from my business, which is waiting to go on. I mean, there is a sort of clear gangway here, but it's not great. That's some Lego spares. This is my workstation. That's some stock. Ironing board. It's an absolute mess in here. I know, I mean, balcony looks quite nice, I suppose. I'll show you the balcony. If all else fails, I can just come and sit out here and enjoy the balcony. We have a lot of tomato going on. So, yeah, this is all going to get sorted in the space of September. I'm going to tackle it all bit by bit. So as you know, this is where all my eBay stock is, this second bedroom. So this is all stuff which needs listing. Where's the light switch gone? So I have got to work through all of this. I've got to just, if it's crap, get rid of it. I have taken some bits off there the other day when I did some decluttering. I just took it all off, but this has all got to get sorted with. The intention is that new stock, I have 6 of these, so there's 1, 2, 3, there's another 3 there. I have 6 of them. All new stock should just fit in these while I process it, so that there's a pipeline, but that's gone wrong. And all my packaging, which is supposed to be in that corner, is now all out because I can't get to it. And then behind me is my husband's wardrobe, but he's decluttered his already. And then we have this hallway, which is just a really good way of wasting space. So this is the main door. So you just come in, and we have a bookcase that we've put there, which, to be honest, I'd rather have a mirror. And this is all my filing, but then it's also got my sewing jobs because my sewing box is there, and there's bits there that don't need to be here. And that duvet is supposed to be at the dry cleaners, but that isn't the dry cleaners, that's the doorway. And then this is something that I feel is a waste of space. So, yeah, I have too many coats and too many things. And so, yeah, it's just a hat stand, but there must be a better way of doing this, because this is probably actually a decent space, and I could just have something better to put all this filing in here. And then obviously the hallway. This is our storage cupboard, which for a storage cupboard, we're not really utilising it very well either. All of this is DIY stuff. Now, to be fair to us both, we bought this place and it was a repossession, and there was so much work that needed doing to it. The main living area, believe it or not, the main living area used to have a wall all the way down the middle. So I'm sure you can see it there. That's where the wall used to be. It used to touch this light fitting because it was that stupid. And you can see where they had it bolted into the thing, because we just took the wall down and we've never replaced this floor. But we do have terrible marking now on the floor because, you know, somebody put a Berlin wall in it. So that's why we have lots and lots of DIY stuff. So when we do the DIY job, which is this lino, needs to go down in the kitchen, and we're going to tackle what's going on in here, you know, like tile cutters and other things and stuff we probably don't need. And nobody who lives in a small apartment needs this amount of stuff. We really don't. There's probably cans of paint in that bottom one which aren't even tackled. So the Hoover is all the way in here, which I've only just like cleaned it out, so it's like I haven't put it back together again. So it's when I need the Hoover, I have to like reach all the way up there. So it's really not ideal, and we probably could put better things in there. Then we have a bathroom here. It was awful when we moved into this this bathroom was an absolute mess. Nice tiles, but some clown had put, you can see there the brackets there is where they had a glass shower screen, which had then fallen in and it had smashed the bath. So we've got a hole there. It's not a hole, but it's a gash, and then there's another one there where this glass screen had just smashed into the bath. But we haven't, because we poured all our money into purchasing this place, we didn't have any money to repair it, replace the bathroom. But as it is, we've ended up having to replace that toilet, when I redid all this, we sort of smartened it up and it looked really nice. But then we've had to have that toilet removed, hence why now the lino doesn't fit and all the tiling is off at the back there. We don't trust it enough. The toilet roll is supposed to be on there. We don't trust this workman enough because I'm sure you can hear that. This toilet leaks still. Despite the fact that we've had money spent on it, it still leaks and we have to keep lifting this up because it doesn't fill up properly. And then we have to jigger around with it. So that was money well spent. And that sink blocks up. And we don't have any storage, as you can see. So, yeah, not the best. When one of the main things as well is that there was already a great hole here. So here, there was a big hole. So the reason that we've done work here is because we've had a whole new floorboard put in there because of this hole that was in it. I might have a photo of that. It's great. And then, you know, although it's quite a big apartment, this is the bedroom, and I've got the chair out obviously because I need to get on top of the cupboards, and so there's piles of stuff on the bed. But the bedroom is literally big enough to fit a bed in it, and that's it. And it's really crap. We have a wardrobe. That's my wardrobe, but it's really crap because that's all you can do is just walk around the bed. So it's just really crap. And there's more accumulation of turd. So just stuff is just gathering everywhere and I'm annoyed with it. And then this is the ensuite, which we probably use this ensuite more than the other bathroom. Hence why it's got mould. But this toilet leaks as well. And it leaks out of this bit here. The fill doesn't work. Even when it's been repaired, it just leaks and leaks and leaks. So we just fill up the cistern with this bucket. So it flushes. I promise you. We can flush the toilet. But it, as you can hear, it doesn't fill. So then we have to pour the water in there. But you know, we can flush the toilet, so it just doesn't fill up. And it really highlights actually how much water you actually put in, because it takes a whole one of those buckets to fill that. And then, yeah, high ceilings and shower, which we've had problems with this as well. This leaked all underneath there. So this has been out a number of times, hence why it looks so dishevelled and crap. So that's it. That is the state of everything, and obviously no storage for anything. And most of the windows look like this because we've had to tape them up because they're not fitted properly. So this is why I'm stressed. It's not anywhere that we wanted to ever live. So as you can see, I know that it's mostly my fault because I'm running this business out of it, and I've lost control of my tidiness of the business. So that's something I need to do. But this decluttering and tidying thing is something that I've got to do as well. So I would think that probably makes some sense as to why I just feel so frazzled and why I just look like a maniac. So I am now going to tackle this kitchen and hopefully get somewhere with getting it sorted. Yeah, that's just it. I'm going to go top to bottom, do the top cupboards, and then just clean everything. Because then it's just like clean from top to bottom. So at least I know that the fridge freezer is cleaned because I did that on Saturday, I promise you, because, well, this is what it did look like. And it's now clean It's clean to the sides, to the backs. I've had it out and I've done the whole back of it. I've done the seal. Oh Jesus, what the hell was that? And yeah, we've got food in here, but we can put the tray back in now and it's clear. So it is clean. So at least I know that I've started this bit and that, well, started and finished the fridge. The whole point is that I want to do clean cupboards, go through them, work out what the hell's going on, throw away expired food, and then just clean down worktop, tops, everything, so that this is the floor that gets any guff on it. The oven's getting cleaned as well, promised you, oven cleaner's there. And then all the guff goes on this one, which is staying underneath the new lino, which we're putting on Friday. I've stopped for lunch. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't usually have my hair up in pigtails, but it's becoming aggravating. So I've only done 1, 2, and that small cupboard there, and the spice rack, and the fat fryer, and obviously the work surfaces and the tiles. I only had cereal for dinner because I realised that we don't have any soup. Having done that, and I have thrown away loads of expired food, absolutely loads of it. I'm sure you can see how disgustingly dirty that is in the light. So you can see the difference with these cupboards. I don't know if it's going to make a difference if I move. No, you can't see because it's sort of cupboard it is. So this one has got all the plates in it. For some reason this one is really disgusting. There's loads of dirt on the bottom of it. It's really gross. So we don't have much storage, but I have picked these up. This is actually Laura Ashley. So Laura Ashley and another one, a smaller one. So I'm hoping that this is going to make a little bit of a difference. This cupboard here in the corner is like pans. So I'm hoping that with these I can be a bit more organised. And I was also lucky enough that they were actually reduced in TK Maxx. So I've got these two to sort out the state of the cupboards. I want to stop and digest my food, but I also want to crack on with everything. Because it's taking too long. It's taking too long. I know I've only been doing it for an hour and a half or 2 hours. All the expired food, when I took that down, I had to put it in an IKEA bag because the actual bin liner kept splitting. So that doesn't say much, does it? But you know, let's get on with it. This is what happens, isn't it? is 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, but I'm not going to stop because I do have this oven to clean. I think we're just going to have pasta tonight, so that's, you know, no issue. This is the most horrific cupboard because everything just gets sort of shoved into that corner section, and I have no idea what half of it is, but everything else, yes, it's tidy, it's sorted. Yeah, everything is clean, literally appliances. These two cupboards you won't have seen because they were out of shot. These, they're supposed to hold up, but they don't. It just annoy you while you're cleaning. Clean that fat fryer. Don't talk to me about the other fat fryer because I donated it. And those are clean. Obviously the fridge freezer is clean. This cupboard. I've put both of the riser things in there, so I might get some more. We don't seem to have much food because a lot of it was just expired stuff, but it does, yeah, I'm happy with what I've done. But obviously I've worked my way round and now I've got to do this. I might tidy the carry bags, I might not. I only did the drawers just recently, but I think they do need wiping down. And that, I only did this cursory because I sorted this out just recently. Right, let's do it, see what we can do. Thursday morning and it's 10 a.m. I have just finished the oven because this thing that I had here, it said that best results are to leave overnight. So I left it overnight so that, I don't know why I've just thrown that there. Doing all this tidying and then I sort of throwing packaging about. So that's me done. I know I haven't taken these drawers out, but that's because I only did them in June and tidied them out and cleaned them out then. So I know that there's nothing that bad. I'm not entirely happy with the oven. I never am. I always feel like I should be able to get it like it's showroom new, but that doesn't happen, does it? So just got to get the stuff, the grills and the filters back on the cooker hood. So in case you don't know, you can take them off. So there you can see I've got the lights on. I've got the oven off, obviously, but I left that on for the sake of lighting. So these things here come off, and then you struggle to get them back on again. But I am quite happy with this. They're not perfect, but it's a lot better than usual. So I'll definitely, for me, $1.99. That thing was $1.99. The gloves were diabolical. You had longer ones doing your hair. So I have got loads and loads of stuff here, which I am decluttering. So if you're that interested, it will be on my 30-day decluttering video when I finally get that out. But I'm not even halfway through it yet, so that'll be way at the end of September when that makes its way onto YouTube. There's a few things that we've got which we will, I mean, like, I've had that for ages, but it's so rusted and awful. But I really like it, but I've got to get a replacement. And these we really like, but we do need to get a replacement. So I'm probably going to put them to one side so that I remember to replace them. So I'm going to do my post and eBay stuff this morning, and I think I've got one that's got to go to UPS, so I'm going to take a load of stuff and stick it in the charity bin, and then the rest of it will go to the other one, as in the stuff which will just break if I put it in the charity bin. All of that can go to the one on just down the road. So thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed that, and if you're here at the end, then great, thank you. You probably didn't expect it to be a mad cleaning video, but I do feel better for doing it, even though it's taken a day. Well, just, yeah, it is a day sort of on and off. I mean, obviously I wasn't doing it in the evening, I was eating food. We had something from the hob. But, yeah, definitely well worth it, and I sort of feel, it was so nice coming in here this morning and knowing that everything was clean, because literally done every appliance, microwave, toaster, everything has been cleaned. So it's not just like doing a cursory wipe down of the kitchen. I have cleaned everything. So thank you for watching. I'll give you a little overview of the kitchen if you're really that interested. So yes, Lady in the Frogs signing off.